Should Joe Biden be in prison for what the heck he was doing in Ukraine?
Guantanamo Bay, baby.
Should Joe Biden go to jail for what the...
Hell yes.
Joe Biden can go to hell.
We're in Tampa, Florida, at a Trump rally just a few days away from the election. Let's see if Trump supporters care about the Biden leaks and if they think he should be locked up, along with his precious little son, Hunter. Big hat guy, should Joe Biden go to jail?
Yes,
Why?
because of his son's involvement in Ukraine.
What do you think that means for the 2020 election? Should people care about what is on that laptop?
Yes, they should. It means that, it means that it's been proven that him and his family are corrupt.
Yeah, absolutely. Cannot be trusted.
Cannot.
And I heard people don't like Trump and Russia, foreign governments, collusion. Joe Biden is just, what a projection from the Democrat Party. I think so. I don't know if you agree.
I agree, and the whole Russian collusion was a hoax anyways.
Yeah.
It was a whole corrupt thing that took 4 years of our time.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you. Love your big hat.
Thank you,
It's amazing. Should people care about Joe Biden and his connection with Ukraine and whatever the heck is on Hunter Biden's laptop?
I think he should go to jail for that.
That was my next question. Should he go to jail? Yes.
Yes.
Right, perfect. All right, we're talking about Hunter's laptop today.
Hunter's laptop.
Hunter's laptop. Should people care about what the heck was on that laptop?
Yeah, for sure.
Why? Why should they care?
They would care about Trump's laptop.
Trump's laptop. They'd care about.
They care about his taxes, right?
Yeah, they should care about that too.
Right. Biden, Trump, 2024 more, baby. We need 4 more. Hunter's laptop, give it to me.
He wants his laptop.
It's wicked awesome, man.
Thank
He's the
you.
best. I
Thank
follow
you.
you every day.
He hits that subscribe button and the notification bell and he gets alerted of every single video. Trump is your president. He's still going to be after November 3rd, 4 more years. Get your shirt at libertyhangout.org/store. And the best part of it is that it helps support my work to keep coming out here and meeting you guys. Do you think people should care about what's going on with Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and the laptop scandal?
Absolutely. I believe it's really important. I mean, the American people deserve to know if this is true, right? They should not be suppressed on social media such as Twitter. I believe it should be out in the open, and especially before an election. I think it's very important.
I think it's very telling when Twitter censors an entire news organization on Twitter so they can't send out that tweet. What is your first perception when they started censoring it really big?
Honestly, my first perception is they're trying to hide something. It's clear. There's absolutely no reason, I think, that social media in general should be censoring anything, truly. I believe it's, especially free press. I mean, I believe that's really important. Censoring one person maybe, but censoring a news outlet, that's pretty crazy.
Sounds like they have something to hide.
For sure.
Why are you voting for Donald Trump? Your first election ever. Why does Donald Trump have your vote?
He just cares so much about the American people, and Joe Biden, in his years and years of being senator in the Senate, he has done nothing. He even hurt the black Americans with the 1994 crime bill, and I just think Donald Trump is just so much better for this country, and Donald Trump has my vote.
Amazing. And he's gonna get your vote because you are not mailing that.
I'm not mailing it in. I'm going in person in Pasco County to vote in person.
Do you think undecided voters should be swayed one way or another when we look at the Hunter laptop, the Joe Biden scandal going on with that, the money he's taken from foreign governments? What do you think? Should people care about that?
Of course they should care about that.
What do you think that means?
Because it runs in the family.
What do you think that should mean?
It should mean that you need to look at everything. Like, obviously his dad got some stuff out of it too. It wasn't just the son.
Right.
And that's the way he's going to run the country? No.
God bless you. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
Because we need you educate the liberals more and more.
Why do you look so familiar?
He probably slid to your DMs.
Yeah, he's probably Snapchatted.
He probably slid your DMs.
100%.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm married, so get out of those.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's my husband right there.
Congrats.
Well,
Congrats.
thank you.
Amazing girl.
Thanks. So, okay, do you guys think people should care, liberals should care about Hunter Biden's laptop.
I think it's ridiculous. The media's censoring it. I don't know who said that Jack Dorsey gets to decide what I can see. I think it's crazy, but people gotta know.
This awesome guy right here donates to me at patreon.com/CaitlinBennett. You make that guy possible to go with me.
need him. You need him. These people are crazy.
They are pretty crazy.
Crazy.
So thank you so much.
My pleasure.
For donating, keeping my safety in mind. Should other people donate to me?
They need to donate as much as possible. Doing a great job for America right here.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate
Love
that.
it.
Tell the camera, why should people care about what's on that laptop? What's it mean for the 2020 election?
How can you elect someone that is obviously unequivocally been doing business and selling out America with his family for profit? That's other than the fact that will be in a nursing home by this time next year.
Well, should he be in a nursing home or prison for what?
Well, both. He'll be in the nursing wing of the prison, God willing, and if it's done properly.
This is a vice president that was working for our country and also working for himself, getting money from China for his family and then secretly for himself.
What do you think that would mean for the country if he were to win?
I think that we would go into total anarchy, and then any conservative voices would be totally shut down by all social media, and all of our values would be removed.
Not good stuff. He gets kicked out of the military. He's on crack. He goes, and then the second he's out, he's making millions, and fucking Ukraine. Come on.
Something's going on, and it involves drugs.
It's a lot of drugs. There's a lot of drug money.
A lot of hidden information on that.
President Trump is the greatest president ever.
Enjoy the rally. Have fun.
I think it's absolutely hilarious that they continue to deny the connection that his family clearly has with China, based off just the premise that, I'm not the big guy. Right. It's like how can you say you're not the big guy and still have, I don't know, pride in yourself and your connection to your family, you know?
Well, do you think liberals should consider this when they're going to vote, or do you think they care at all?
Honestly, I think they should consider it. I don't think that they care at all.
I believe we need to be very seriously concerned about the laptop.
What would you say to the audience watching? They're like, what? Why do I have to care about his laptop? What's on his laptop? Can you break it down for him real quick?
Security, maybe? The lack of losing our the possibility of losing our freedoms. We don't need to give them anything more on the United States and how we run our country.
Absolutely. It seems as though he's selling out information about our country to be in cahoots to get money for him and his family. Doesn't seem to care a lot.
It doesn't really matter what topic. If you look at the government and you follow the money, whether it's Hunter Biden or whether it's Planned Parenthood or whether, all of that, follow the money.
Absolutely.
The money is going to show you who benefits from it and who doesn't. That's why that man who didn't take any money from anybody is my vote.
All right, awesome. All right, last question. Should Joe Biden be in jail?
Oh, well, that's to be debated, yes, but I believe, in my opinion, yes, ma'am.
Should Joe Biden be in prison for what the heck he was doing in Ukraine?
Guantanamo Bay, baby.
Well, it's the nursing home eventually, or it's prison. So which one should it be? Both?
Prison.
I don't think he should have the luxury of aging in place.
Absolutely. Why is the information on Hunter's laptop so damning to Joe Biden? What should people consider when they're going to vote?
Well, they should be considering that he's compromised. This is a vice president. When he was vice president, he clearly now we're seeing it's compromised. And the fact that the media outlets, the big guys, are hiding it says everything. And imagine if he were president, he'd be compromised, a compromised president.
Absolutely.
That's all I can say, compromised. And it's not even Biden, it's all the crap that's gonna follow him.
Oh, absolutely. All right, thank you guys, I appreciate it. Guys!
Hey, how you doing?
It's so long for this stuff.
Well, thank you. I have a question for you real quick, because I know you want to get inside. Should people care about what the heck was on Hunter Biden's laptop?
Yes.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Why is that so important? What does it mean for Joe Biden? What's it mean for who he is and what he does?
I think it shows that he lies. He's been lying from the get-go, and his son's behind it.
Do you think it'll get worse if he wins?
Yeah. If he did that as a vice president, what's he going to sell out as a president?
Absolutely.
You know,
Is he going to sell us out too?
it's a security issue.
What do you think will happen? Will it get worse being in the presidency, being the president? Do you think it get worse? Is he done doing all this stuff?
Honestly, I think it'll get worse, and I think what's really terrible about it is we'll get worse. It'll get worse, but we won't even know about it.
Right.
Like those indicators are just very, very obvious that it's gonna get worse when he gets into an even greater position of power. Not that he wasn't in a position of power before,
Yeah.
but we won't even get the opportunity to find out about it.
So, last question. Do you think Joe Biden should be in prison for what he did when he was vice president with...
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Right. There you go. Thank you.
Can I get a selfie with you? My wife hates you, but I love you.
Your wife hates me.
She does. She's
You need a
lovely.
new wife.
You
I'm
know.
kidding. I know you love her. Real quick. Should people care about what's going on with Joe Biden, the laptop, Ukraine, the money?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's corruption, and he's going to use all that money if he wins to bring China into our country more.
You think he's corrupted?
Yes.
It's not him pulling the strings, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Should people care about what Joe Biden was doing with Hunter in Ukraine, whatever the heck is on that laptop? Should people care about it?
Oh, definitely. Like, I've seen a lot of pictures online about like the drug paraphernalia and stuff, and I think it's like a serious thing that like, if everybody wants to go and nitpick Trump about like all the stuff he's doing, we should definitely care about the drugs and stuff Hunter Biden's doing and the amount of money he's getting from Russia and Ukraine from a job that his dad got him.
Absolutely. What do you think that means if he would win the election in 2020? Are we in for a lot of trouble with corruption and China and Ukraine?
Oh, definitely. We'll be in for a lot of corruption, and also I think they were so ready to impeach Trump that if Biden does get elected, there should definitely be a call for impeachment on him. Hopefully we're able to win the election and the DOD will start a
investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
Okay, so at the end of that investigation, do you think he should be locked up?
I think Hunter and Joe should both be locked up.
Throw them both in there.
Throw them both in there, along with Hillary.
Should people care about what's on Hunter's laptop and what that means for Joe Biden if he wins the presidency?
You want to start, son?
Of course. I mean, it's corrupt. Like, we have. Everyone should care about it. I mean, it's corruption. That's what it is. So.
What do you think would happen if he were to win the presidency? Do you think he would take it further and sell out his office to foreign governments for money with the Sun?
You know, I think now it's been exposed. Even the media that has covered for him realizes that, and I think that I would want to venture that he wouldn't do that anymore to the extent. Yeah. But I think he'll still do the pay for play. But I just, again, I would imagine, and maybe I have too much faith in the little bit of media that's left, the credible media. But I can't imagine that what we know, even the Democrats know, that they would be okay with that.
Should Joe Biden go to jail for what?
Hell yes.
Joe Biden can go to hell.
He should go to jail.
First.
He should go to jail. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Absolutely.
Why do you think people should care about what is on that laptop? What does that implicate about Joe Biden in the presidency?
It proves corruption, if nothing else.
Let me tell you, the Democrats are going to use it against him. If he gets elected, it'll be the #1 story on CNN and all the fake news media, because they're going to use it to get him out so Kamala Harris can be your
that's
president.
exactly what's going to happen. His own party's going to turn on him.
They're going to turn on him.
I've never heard
30
that.
days, if they give it 30 days.
If he had any sense, he would step down right now.
That makes a lot of sense.
We're going to have Kamala Harris and Pelosi, and we're going to be in trouble.
Okay, so say that again for the camera. What you think is going to happen, them turning on him?
I think the information, once November 3rd happens and he gets elected, if he gets elected, the Democrats will use this as propaganda to take him out. So Kamala Harris will be your president. That was the goal of Obama in the beginning. That's why she ran, but she never had to really compete, because in California, the Democrats don't have to compete. Yeah. And she failed. That's why she's the vice presidential candidate and the nominee. I don't know if you noticed yesterday in Orlando in his speech, the camera cut out Joe and Kamala. It was just Kamala, and he said, "I'm Kamala's running mate."
Real quick, do you guys think Joe Biden should be in jail?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
For what?
Hunter should too.
Why? Why?
Well, they broke the law.
You know how many police officers, local police officers I've seen who've gotten in trouble over child pornography and have gone to jail for years? It's just an abomination. I mean, people, like, it's mind-boggling, Kayla. I can't even think of words to say that people can get away with this, but I'll tell you what, Trump is going to get him. We're going to get him good this year.
You think so? You think he's going to do something?
Once Trump gets in office, he's going to bite back at all these people. We're going to drain the swamp. We're going to get rid of people like Joe Biden, and it's going to put a stop. People are opening their minds.
You think this is the end of Joe?
It is the end of
when
Joe.
he loses, he's gone.
It is the end of socialism in general. We're opening our minds. The black vote, the Latino vote, we're all getting ready for this. We know what's up.
Especially here in Florida, the Latino, the Hispanic community, there's so many people from those communities that are here supporting him. So, all right, Joe Biden's going to jail, Hunter's going to jail, the Latinos are voting for Trump. Anything else?
Trump 2020, Caitlin Bennett, I don't know how old you are. I don't want to ask your age because that's rude, but
25.
Okay, so I can't do the math right now. I'm a little starstruck, I'm not gonna lie, but whenever you can run for president, Caitlin Bennett for president, she gets a lot of, she has balls, okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, your abortions are done. If I get in the presidency, there's a lot of things we're ending. Should voters care about Joe Biden, this Hunter laptop scandal? Do you think they should care about what's going on?
Yeah, of course they should. I mean, if he's corrupt, his family's corrupt, the laptop's going to be used against him later, like the guy just a moment ago was saying.
Yeah.
And if he actually becomes president, imagine what sort of things he's going to do with having the lack of morals, him or his family, and how that's going to influence like everyone, the world's views on America, which a lot of places ain't the greatest.
Right.
Getting better, but not the greatest in a lot of places. I used to deploy back when I was in the Army to a lot of places that really hated Americans in general.
Yes. Yeah, people like to think that those places don't exist, but they sure do.
Oh no, they're pretty bad.
Last question, should Joe Biden go to jail for what he did when he was vice president?
I think most of the real corrupt ones on the Democratic side, well, even if there's any on the Republican side also, but if you're doing illegal stuff, it shouldn't be no sweeping under the table, none of that. It's like both sides, you're doing wrong. You should be treated like everybody else, because what are you? You're a representative of everyone else.
Should he go to jail for what he did to the vice presidency and how he sold out for foreign governments?
Oh yes, for sure. I mean, he should. If me and you did this, we're gone.
Yeah.
We're done.
Yeah, we were selling our souls to foreign governments, we'd be in jail. No one would even know about our names.
And that just, again, the just being a politician and being voted in on, they loses credibility for the future generation, my son's generation. Yeah. At that point, it's just you lose credibility for the future, and that's what I'm worried about.
Do you think the American people should care about what's on Hunter's laptop?
I absolutely do. I support BLM. Biden's laptop matters.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one, isn't it?
I turn to a BLM supporter when it comes to Biden laptop matters.
I'm a BLM supporter too.
Yeah, see?
Biden laptop matters. I love that. Why does it matter so much? Why do you think we should really be focused about this?
Well, because it's actually opening up the eyes to people that our politicians and, party affiliation or not, they've been selling out our country, getting rich, while, the majority of Americans are paying for it. We focus not on our minority society, these neighborhoods, these ghettos. Meanwhile, these people are raking in hundreds of millions of dollars, and it's about time that we focus on, our minority communities. Let's get them straightened out. Let's get them working. I mean, it's sad to see, to watch what these people. I lived the life of Riley, and I still have struggles. Can you imagine having to live in those rat-infested, trash everywhere?
Baltimore.
Ghettos? I mean, it's really sad what they're doing to our.
And instead, in the 47 years that Joe Biden has been elected into some sort of position, the Senate, he hasn't cared about them. But all of a sudden, America is a systemic racist country, and he's going to fix it all. Why didn't he fix it in 47 years?
Well, they use that whole racist card every time there's a Republican or an election. If you got a Republican that's winning, of course they got to break out every lie they have. But he's done nothing for 47 years. His voters have gotten nothing but ripped off, robbed. Yeah. They live in the ghettos. They need to open up their eyes and realize that us conservatives want them to do well. Yeah. We don't want to watch these people suffer like this in these cities. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely. When I was younger, we used to go to the cities on the weekend. It was the thing to do. You know, we'd go with our families, we'd shop. Now, nobody even wants to go near the cities. I mean, they're afraid they're going to get jumped or robbed and after dark, I don't suggest going to any city.
Yeah, no kidding. Last question. Do you think Joe Biden should be in jail alongside his little son, Hunter?
Well, I think he should be in Gitmo, to be perfectly honest with you, because that's called a crime against the government, so he's a traitor. When you go into business with the Communist Chinese Party and, have all these shell companies, what are they doing? They're pretty much just laundering money is what they're doing. And, yeah, I think if it was you or I, we'd probably be in a cell right now.
Unfortunately, we know the truth about these masks, but sometimes you're still forced to wear them. Go to shopfreedommasks.com. It helps support my work. We have so many. This is the best seller for people who are forced to wear a mask, but still want to send a message while they're being forced to. Shopfreedommasks.com. As you guys notice, I got hands put on me, a couple people trying to touch the camera or whatever. That's why I have these guys. They handled it very well. The only way I can get them is if you support me at patreon.com/CaitlinBennett, even just $5 a month. That's where your money goes, and I'm proving it right here. Promises made, promises kept. Patreon.com/CaitlinBennett. Thank you for your support. Go to libertyhangout.tv right now to watch Caitlin Bennett Uncensored. Not only will you get to watch exclusive content from me, but you'll get to say you stood for the truth, you stood against radical leftism, and you stood up for America. When you visit libertyhangout.org/store, you are not only supporting the Liberty Hangout team, but you become part of the team. Visit right now and you can get exclusive t-shirts, hats, posters, and more that supports our work, but more importantly, supports our cause. When you purchase a shirt from the Liberty Hangout store, you become a symbol of freedom to those around you. Visit libertyhangout.org/store to get your merchandise today.